Mr. Speaker, members of the House. Well, I have one more amendment, amendment number 13. Hopefully this one's a good one. Lucky 13. If a rate increases exceeds 3%, it is required that at least we have 3 public hearings in the affected utility service area. The utility shall not hold not less than 3 public hearings in the geographic dispersed location within the utility service area at which the utility shall communicate the reason for the rate change and shall accept and respond to written or oral testimony from the public. This is another step in the right direction, as I'm hearing from my constituents and Hoosiers throughout Northwest Indiana, where they're saying, I cannot drive down to Indianapolis for IURC meetings. I wish I could. I work during the day. I need some additional steps of measures that I could take where I could participate because I want to be part of the process. So accountability, transparency, fairness, affordability. To achieve these goals, we must ensure the public has a seat at the table. This is a simple amendment, requires utility companies to hold public hearings in affected districts if they are looking to raise it more than 3%. I urge your support.
Roll call. Same question. Second. Representative Schronkweiler will speak on the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Representative Andrade. I do agree that this is a simple amendment. Unfortunately, it's really not necessary. The IURC has authority and often requires more than 1 field hearing. For example, the AES rate case had 4 public field hearings. This should be up to the discretion of the IURC to ensure that the public is engaged, and I ask that you defeat this amendment.
Pierce, speak on the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, ladies of the House. While it's correct that the Utility Commission can add more hearings if they want, there's no requirement that they do so. As I understand it, the statute essentially says you have to have a hearing in like the largest city within the service area. And what we found, I think, particularly for Duke Energy, which covers my district, they have a pretty big footprint. I think maybe Fishers is the largest city. So every time we have a rate increase, Senator Yoder and I have to write a letter asking for there be a field hearing in our area. And sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. So I think that rather than leaving it up just to the whims of the IURC, I think it would be better for us to just say, okay, if we're going to have a significant rate increase, let's at least have 3 hearings throughout the service territory of the utility. That will make it easier for people to be able to participate and make their views known.
For discussion on the motion, we'd author like close.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Representative Pierce, as well. Going back to the author, absolutely, IURC has that authority right now, but they're not doing their job. That's why this amendment is being brought down. I go back to my letter I sent to IURC September 5th of last year. There were several of my Democratic colleagues in Lake County who joined me in the letter. We never received a response from IURC. So it's about time that we hold them accountable for the people that we represent. I ask for a roll call.
Roll call has been requested in second. Will be granted when machine is open. All those in favor indicate by voting aye. Those opposed, no. For discussion, oh, I'm sorry. Of all the members voted, tally the roll. Roll call says 31 ayes, 63 noes. The motion to fail. Motion